Hello? What up? It's time for more Hypnospace.
Granny creams, hot butter ice cream.
Take the hot butter,
Mix it with the ice cream.
freeze it up, cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny creams, hot butter ice cream.
Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. So, yesterday we did a fair bit of this game. I think we played like 2.5 hours. We were finding Detective Guppy Gooper copyright infringements on the old internet. And we were given a new mission. Actually, I should read that now. Our new mission was to look up Zane Rocks 14 and see if we can find, you know, he's been harassing people in the zone Teentopia. So we got to find him, like, evidence of him harassing people and go and stop it. We cleared out, I guess you could call it, the Good Time Valley. And we have the other places to go to, but we cleared out Good Time Valley pretty well. I guess we're going to Teentopia. What the hell is this? For kids age 13 to 18. I like that this graphic is off-center. Oh god. Have I got the same hiccuping and coughing thing as I did yesterday? Wow. I apologize. Yesterday I coughed so much I gave myself the hiccups. Started to tear my throat apart. No adults allowed. Teentopia is a safe, totally awesome hangout for teenagers. Are we gonna find pedophiles here? Oh my god, there's a lot of kids. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There is 17 different websites. I mean, some of these might be blank, but holy shit. Alright. April the Angelic Hamster. Meet April, the Angelic Hamster, first official Hypnospace virtual pet. She can be yours to care for only 22 Hypnobucks. Make sure to pet, I'm gonna cancel this song. Make sure to pet, feed, and clean up after her. Click here for virtual pet tips. April utilizes the Hypnospace virtual pet systems by Merchantsoft. Alright, excuse me. Merchantsoft, 99 years old. Oh, so this is Merchantsoft actually like advertising their own product to kids. This isn't like somebody who's made this. This is like it's an ad. It's a big ad. All right. Well, there's that one done. These are my favorite planets I imagine in outer space and all about them. From Ashley Astronaut 90. Is she gonna be underage? Oh no, she's 13. Why is her name 90 then? If she's like born in 1990, she'd be 9. Why does it say I'm 13 years old? Huh. I guess that doesn't break any of the laws, right? The laws are, let me shut up this song a minute. Content infringement, harassment, illegal activity, malicious software, and extra-legal commerce. So I guess that's fine, right? Yeah. I don't have a thing to ban her for being underage. Ashley, Spinning Planets. Hi, my name is Ashley, and I'm in the 3rd grade. 3rd grader would be... Am I right? Do they have kindergarten when they're 4? And then 1st, 2nd, 3rd, so they'd be 8? I'm guessing she's 9. Like, I'm guessing she's 9, but I don't know how American grades work. In the UK, you can go to nursery when you're free. So I don't know. I like them because they are fun to imagine about. Rebecca Planet. I named this planet Rebecca. Rebecca is my sister. The Plenty has all kinds of shapes on it. And my sister is good at drawing. I love Rebecca. It looks like a wooden sphere. Josh the planet. This planet gets mad all the time for no good reason. That is why I call it the Josh planet. Just like Josh, red is his favorite color. Josh is the type of name of a person who punches holes in walls. I can tell you that for certain. Jesus planet. This planet is pretty like God. That is why I call it the Jesus planet. Good shit. Moon the planet. This is the moon planet. It is different than the normal moon. It has waterfalls on it and a secret rainforest on the inside of it. Hollow Earth. Me and my friends were digging here, and that is when we discovered the rainforest with monkeys. Moon 2. This is the moon planet 2. It is not the normal moon. It is full of water like a water balloon. Do not poke. Nice. Back to this game. It's good. It's a good game. I like the Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. You know? It's a good game. Why didn't you expect me to play it again? Does it have a reputation for being bad? We cleared out the whole of the, what's it called, Good Time Valley with all the old folk. And Good Time Valley was really fun. The absolute boomer humor that was going on there, great stuff. Alright. Counselor Ronnie's place. Just here to help. Talk to me if you need anything. Counselor Ronnie Porter's 30 years old. And he's in Teentopia, which is for kids 13 to 18. Need help? Having problems? Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty. Throw me a message on ChitChat. Does he have a song?
Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty. For duty. Duty. Drugs make you pretty lame. Duty. Duty.
Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty.
I like him.
Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty. For duty.
Please click here for a very important message from Ronnie for all children and adults.
Yeah, if you're a cool teen, don't insert a bean. If you're a cool teen, don't insert a bean.
If you're a cool teen,
Don't do it.
don't insert a bean.
Don't do it.
And by the way,
If you're not a shonker,
nice one, man. Yeah.
If you're not a
Stay safe
shonker.
out there.
Wow. If you're a cool teen, don't insert a bean. This game is fucking wild. Hi, Teentopians. Click the play button, learn or ask Ronnie buttons above to navigate my awesome page made just for you, Counselor Ronnie. Please click here for a very important message from Ronnie and all children and adults.
Teentopians and parents. As we all know, fun is my middle name. Safety is also my middle name, so let's get serious for a sec. Our kids and teens are faced with challenges that older
Is this that drug that looks like a
generations never had to
tampon
deal
again?
with. One such challenge is the recent
T-nubs?
popularity of the drug known as the T-nub. You may have also heard them called devil's fingers or butt beans.
This is a fucking insane thing to put in a game. It's literally a tampon applicator. Right? It's literally like a Nerf dart and a tampon applicator.
These highly toxic drugs have been known to cause heart palpitations, the shakes and shivers, damage to the frontal and sidial lobes of the brain, and even death. The slang for using a T-nub is shonking.
Shonking?
T-nubs come only in the form of suppositories, so
Oh,
most
no.
teens take them on a dare. As I always say, it's all fun and games until a dare ends in addiction and possibly even death.
Dude, would you shonk a
Please
T-nub
talk
up
to
your
children
butthole?
about T-nubs and share this harrowing but important image on your pages.
I love this picture. This is you, 12 weeks on shonking T-nubs. Shonking T-nubs are devil fingers. is another name for using a new suppository drug to get high. Look at what it did to this teen in only 3 months. Oh no. He's been chonking T-nubs. Jesus Christ, it's so silly. It's so silly.
Whether you're an awesome teen yourself, or a parent of a teen, have no fear, Ronnie's here. In addition to helping you guys with issues that new kids often face, I'm also keeping a watchful eye on what goes on in Teentopia to keep it safe and fun for everyone.
Alright, he's advertising his little badge. I noticed the snake is clickable, so we'll click that, but let's click on play and learn and whatever.
Play with Ronnie. Check out Squisher Z Quest to win special prizes like a Squisher Z rap video download, Squisher Z stickers, and Squisher Z Hypno S themes. Click the link to begin playing.
Drug Runners, a new Archaeum-compliant anti-drug game for kids and teens. Snub the nub and run away from the T-nub dealing baddies. Can you be the fastest drug runner? I thought drug runners were a different type of drug runner, but okay. Do you want to play this game? Can we play it?
Squishers are really cool.
Squishers!
Squishers!
Help 10 squishers have become lost in Teentopia. Click them to rescue them and bring them back into the real world. Rescue all for an awesome reward. Can you collect them all? When you find a squisher, they will appear here. Stamp this page and return to it to check your progress. Alright, let's mark it. Whoa! Are you seeing this? When you like set the thing, it like fires into oblivion. Alright. Squishers! The more squishers you find, the more awesome squisher stuff you get. Level 1. Find one Squishers creature for a download of the Squishers theme song by Chowderman. Oh, is it gonna spoil what the prizes are? Level 2. Find 5 Squishers for a download of the official Squishers Hypno OS sound effects and visual theme pack. This looks pretty sick. Alright. Level 3. After finding 10. Find 10 Squishers creatures for an official download of the official Squishers rap music video. Up and coming rapper McUzman. How many are there? 2. I guess this is 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe there is 10. Is this guy a squisher?
Downloading Squishers 10. You
Squishers! Really cool. So much fun. Alright, we just shonked a squisher.
Counselor Ronnie reporting.
How do we get back to Ronnie's main page? Is this a squisher?
Downloading Squishers 03.
Nice.
Drugs make you pretty lame.
So that's it. That's it. That's all Squishers Quest is just click the squishers. We don't get to actually like play a game. I mean, that's fine, but...
Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty.
Alright, ask Ronnie. This is where Ronnie answers questions from teens and their parents. Question. Hi, Counselor Ronnie. I noticed my teenage son using short 3 or 4 letter words like BWL, ICBI, and SYM. I'm not sure... BWL is bursting with laughter, right? Not sure what they mean. Can you help me? Susanna, parent. Hey, Suze. What you're seeing are dacronyms, or digital acronyms. Unfortunately, many of these dacronyms, I'm going to call them dacronyms from now on, are not so nice. So be on the lookout if you see your teen typing the following. BWL, beating wimpy losers, can also mean bursting with laughter, but this is a real thing that happened. There was, during like the early 2000s, there was an article where people had mistranslated, I think it was Fox, it's always Fox, I think it was Fox News had mistranslated like LOL for like line of drugs or something. Like they translated some shit and it was all wrong. Internet acronym mistranslations. I'll see if I can find this. Nah, I'm not finding it from them. But like they thought that like World of Warcraft WoW was something else entirely. ICBI, I can buy it. Some teens claim this means I can't believe it. Most of the time it means that they're able or willing to purchase legal drugs. This is literally a thing that happened. I wish I could find the story, but it's kind of difficult to search for, I guess. Also, I just found a squisher.
Downloading
Squishers.
20. Downloading Squishers 23.
Got 'em. SYM, shut your mouth. No two ways about this one. SYM is total CRA. Crude, rude attitude. I don't like your CRA. Wait in the washroom is a recent acronym said by dealers and buyers of narcotics. Usually it means they're meeting in the bathroom soon to do a drug deal. Probably T-nubs, also known as devil fingers. Illegal suppository drugs like this are sweeping the nation. WITW also seems to mean what in the world, but I wouldn't take that chance when it comes to your teenager. Squishers! Alright, let's go to learn. Oh, squisher.
Downloading Squishers 07. Helium balloons are not affected by gravity because helium atoms are too small and slippery for gravity to hold onto.
True.
The Greek tradition of smashing plates was invented by philosopher Plato, who coincidentally also invented plates.
True.
Umbrellas were originally invented by the US Army for self-defense.
Nice. Learn your birthstone. Click here to hear Ronnie's birthstone song. This was the original song for Steven Universe. Why is he saying amethyst? These aren't real, by the way. April's birthstone is not diamond. But anyway, which birthstone is yours? Your birthstone is a great thing to know. Tell your teacher you learned all about your birthstone in Hypnospace. Squishers!
Downloading Squishers 16.
Alright. January, these are crazy. Pearl or Alexandrite, I guess you get to choose, right? Same with December, you just get to choose. Very weird site. We'll remember the site, I guess, in case it comes up later.
Counselor Ronnie reporting for
right now, I think we just need to find a couple more squishers. Really cool. So much fun. Alright, we're out here.
Beyond Twilight. Are we asleep or awake? How can we really ever know? In these mystical tomes are tales I have penned, some nice and sweet, some dark and grim. In my stories nothing is sure. Wait, was that a knock at your door? I am so proud of myself, of my friend Tim, who just finished his first interactive scary. It's inspired by cybercog and horror films. He did the art and music and writing, and I tried to help out a little by giving him feedback. But seriously, how talented is this dude? Read below. Interactive Scary number 1, October 30th, 1999, by T1 Mageddon. A scary set on the internet, not Hypnospace, in which different kinds of people are sent a mysterious link. This is mostly T1 Mageddon's, but I gave him feedback, mostly to make it less mean. Warning, disturbing imagery.
Alright, this sounds like it's gonna fucking suck. It sounds like it's gonna be terrible. It really does. Give me 1 second, because my phone is doing the thing.
very scary. You don't know how frightening, how absolutely baffling it's going to be. It's going to be trifling. Alright, it's so cool. Now for some other news. We're collaborating on a scary that we're going to make together. I'm going to write it and Tim will do the art, sound effects and music. It should be done in 2 or 3 weeks. This type of thing, like, hey, I'm working on this project and then they never do it. This gets right under my skin. I've told this story a million times. When I said I was going to start YouTube, I recorded 10 episodes before I uploaded 1. When I said I was going to start streaming, I streamed 2 weeks before I told anybody. Right? And here we are on stream 1163. Anyway, when I said I was going to do art, I started drawing and like making finished artworks before uploading them anywhere, so I would have done it before I show people I've done it. I did the same thing with Inktober. I just said, hey, I'm gonna do Inktober. Inktober is a thing during October where you draw a different ink drawing based on a prompt every day for October. Did all 31 days. Next year, did all 31 days. Next year, did another 31 days. I don't like when people say, hey, I'm working on this thing. It's gonna take this long. It'll be out then. I'll believe it when I see it. You don't need to hype it up. Just do it. Show me. Actions speak louder than words, right? And you can't eat a thought of a baked cake. Anyway, I am a 16-year-old girl from a small town in the Midwest. Pretty boring humdrum life before Hypnospace. Nothing else interesting to say. I like black licorice like a freak. I'm not dating, I have epilepsy, but haven't had a seizure in many years.
Note about my poem Scaries. I have deleted them because they are old and suck. I'll post more when I improve my writing skills and get around to making new ones.
I do that as well. I can't fault that logic. I delete like old stuff. Old YouTube videos are unlisted. You know. Old DeviantArt drawings are archived. Let's just double check. So Tiffany Wright, she says she's 16. She is 16. School sucks. They should just stop it at the 8th grade, because do any of the kids actually try to learn new things after that? True. My friend Linda has been making amazing scaries since Hypnospace started. Check out her page by clicking here. She has 34 chatty pals. Did we see, just really quick, did we see a chatty pals box for Counselor Ronnie?
Counselor Ronnie reporting for duty. For duty. Duty. Drugs make you pretty lame. Duty.
No, right? Simple as that. Alright, let's go back to the scary stories.
Beyond Twilight. Click on this scary story. Ooh, it's so scary.
Oh, wow. I see you. T1 Mageddon. 990 years old. Hello, pig. He knows. He knows I'm a pig. He knows I'm a copper. Choose a card to see life through the eyes of one of these digital parasites as they encounter true tranquility. If you've encountered true tranquility, you are truly blessed. Don't fight it, let it guide you, let it open your eyes. Let's click this one. The Rockstar. Is that Chowder Man? Your songs topped the charts in the 1980s. You've rock stages from LA to New York. They loved you, or at least you thought they did. Because now, 15 years later, things are different. Now you're a punchline. Your music is remembered as a fad. People can't even recall your name anymore. Only how lame and annoying that one song of yours is. You take another swig of whiskey and sit down to check your email. It contains a link to something called True Tranquility. Sounds like another rehab program, no thanks. You move your cursor to the delete button, but you stop. Something about the subject line draws you in. Would you like to experience true adoration, true worship? Would you like to reclaim your throne? Yes, I accept the True Tranquility terms. These go to different pages. Only hosts can see the work of the... Okay. What the fuck is this? It's so loud. Shh. Before you're able to take another breath, tendrils emerge from the monitor. Everything turns black. At long last, you have found what you were looking for. Choose another card. Wow, was it just like an old school jump scare? Let's go back real quick. Oh, it redirects you twice. So let's click on True Tranquility Terms.
Access to TrueTranquility.com is restricted unless visitors understand and agree to all terms of this agreement and acknowledge full acceptance of this agreement by clicking the provided I accept link. Assumption of risk. Any visitor who enters TrueTranquility.com, hereinafter known as TQ, acknowledges that the interactive content on TQ is designed solely to enhance their state of being and usefulness of their existence on the planet
Dude,
Earth.
I think these guys have been
Such
chonking some
enhancement-
T-nubs because this is weird. Where do we go to pick another card? We accepted, right? And then we gotta go pick another card. Alright, let's pick this card. The Furniture Salesman. Hello, I am Ann Lee. I make high quality graphic design. Is this taking the piss out of that guy from the old person's place? The guy that said he was a wizard? I'm gonna mute this music. I make high quality graphic designs and 3D graphics and make web pages. If you need a web page, just let me know. This is a 3D model of me. I am a wizard who knows karate. It's in my bloodlines. My great-grandpa was a karate wizard too. We'll see ya. Or Grummeldunk. Grummeldunk, this game, holy shit.
You haven't had it easy. A car accident left you paralyzed from the waist down at age 22.
This is actual people's
After years of
lives
deep
that he's
depression,
parodying here.
You found work as a furniture salesman. You've been there for the last 40 years. You're good at it, but you suspect it's because your customers feel sorry for you. The internet has allowed you to escape to a new reality.
This
You can
is
be
like
anyone there.
actual people from the
You're
retirement
not acting on the
community,
internet.
and the
No,
other
no,
one is
you're
making
me.
fun of
People like and
Chowder
know
Man.
them, and you like them.
You've spent most of your free time this year on the computer. You've learned how to design web pages and make all sorts of digital graphics. It's never too late to pick up a new skill. Your online friends really seem to enjoy what you make. You log into your email. There's one new message with a link inside. You click it. Would you like to experience true pride? To not be pitied, to be envied, to benefit society instead of leech from it. I accept.
Before you're able to take another breath, tendrils emerge from your monitor. Everything turns black. At long last, you have found what you were looking for. Special thanks to Tiff, aka Marshmallow. Marshmallow is a singer, by the way, like a, not a singer, a music producer. Minx for indirect coding help. Nice.
The Lonely Shaman. You tell people that your divorce was the best thing to ever happen to you. It wasn't. You're alone. So alone. Your kids hate those weekend trips to the flea market. They're sick of sitting in a fold-up chair for 6 hours while you peddle your dream catchers and crystals and psychedelic t-shirts. It's the only time you have left with them. But you have to pay rent somehow. You're refreshing your email box, waiting anxiously for her new message. When you two started talking, it was business. She's a psychic and you needed guidance. It's something different now. There's a deeper connection. Your spirits are intertwined. You still pay her fees, but you do it because you care for her. A new message appears. It's not her, it's from an unknown sender, and contains a link to something called True Tranquility. Would you like to experience true companionship? To know what it is to be loved? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Before you're able to take another breath, tendrils emerge from your monitor. Everything turns black. At long last, you have found what you were looking for. Found exactly what I'm looking for. What's that song? I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what what's that song called? Started fighting for. I don't wanna stop. I just wanna keep on loving you. That's a different song. Anyway, the biker. These are all people that we've met in the retirement community. Alright, I'll do a different voice for this one. Fuck. That was my old creepy voice. Now I don't have anything.
Your beloved wife passed away only weeks ago, but the memories of their years together are already fading fast. You're not young anymore. You sold your motorcycle because you can't see well enough to ride it. You no longer desire to leave a mark on things. You know you couldn't if you tried. All you're desired now is rest. You've never been fond of computers, and learning to use the internet has been a hellish ordeal. But it's worth it.
Is this the nightmare voice? I don't know what I'm doing. It just fits. It just fits.
The new email notification appears. It's from your daughter. It contains a link to a website, with the only accompanying text reading, "Wow, this is so relaxing." An odd choice for your daughter, who normally communicates via thick, wordy, grammatically pristine paragraphs. You're still new to this whole internet thing, so you don't think much of it and click the link. Would you like to experience true tranquility, true peace?
This is pretty cool though. I like these graphics. The way it like moves. The way it puts you onto this page and you have to scroll down to get away from the horror thing is very reminiscent of like kind of like those Korean horror comics that when you scroll, they automatically scroll down to the horrific parts. I don't know if you've ever played one of those. There are auto-scrolling comics you get, horror comics, that use the scroll element as like a jump scare. What up, you love? You love. This game is very weird, but I think you'll like it. I think you'll really enjoy this. You really will. Before you're able to take another breath, tendrils emerge from your monitor. Everything turns to black. At long last, you have found what you were looking for. Alright. I guess that's it. Alright. That's that whole section. That was the story called Digital Parasite Reborn. And then this is the same game, but just laid out different. My friend Linda has been making amazing scaries since Hypnospace started. Check out her page by clicking here. Oh, she has a bleeding hand as like her cursor. That's pretty cool.
Welcome to Virtual Traveler, to Linda's world-famous Library of Weird.
Linda's horror movie page, Linda's Scaries, about Linda. Let's mute her music for a second. Hello, I'm Linda. I've been crafting, chronicling, and collecting weird things and oddities for as long as I can remember. She is 38 years old. Why is she on Teentopia? She's the second person over the age of 30 that's on the Teentopia. You're meant to be a teen. Not even 19-year-olds are allowed on it. If you like scary films, check out my page. I just added my top picks. She's not 38 years old? Some people say I'm a little weird myself, but if you look deep inside, who isn't? Are you watching Double Witness? You'll love Cybersoft Slug's Double Witness page. Oh, she's not on Teentopia. Oh, you're right. How do I tell that from this page? Or not from this page, but from the next page. Starport Castle Dreams Station. Oh. Oh. Oh, this moves. I didn't know this moved. Welcome to the world of... we're not doing the voice anymore, okay? Alright. The comic shop, a tribute. The comic shop was my home in Hypnospace. No one there, okay, other than Roddy and Blastroidio, even read comics. Most of us were movie buffs and couch potatoes. Still, it works somehow. If it wasn't for TCS, scaries wouldn't even exist. Now scaries are all I think about. From Mumula's legendary scary songs to dark Twilight Tiff's amazing creepy stories, we had something truly special. Most importantly for me personally, the comic shop was family. I hope I can find that again someday because it's just not the same anymore. Alright. There's a lot of friends on the old chit chat. I guess we click on the movies, right? I wonder if we can download any.
So, if you have made it here alive, and you enjoy the worst of the best of the worst. If you like classic schlock, low-budget movies, gore and guts, wild
low-budget
biker
movies,
women, the unintentionally funny, and the obscure. If you want to see the films Mom wouldn't let you see. The films Dad sneaked out to watch. The films Grandpa never took Grandma to. Then you might want to try sitting back, grabbing a beer, ordering a pizza or 3 and let me be your guide through.
3 pizzas? Linda's horror page. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, top 5 movies. Number 5, Wax Children 2, The Rebirth. Well, Wax Children 1 was original for its day. It can never live up to Bjorn Piekarski's, I guess this is the Swedish guy, right? Masterful cinematography and Milton Gale's horrifying performances as Damon, the villainous groundskeeper at the Windsor Gardens. Set in the UK? Windsor Gardens? Harold for Dinner. Who says a genuinely horrifying film can't be a genuinely hilarious one? In my nose today. Harold for Dinner is such a breath of fresh air in the horror genre, and it's disgusting to boot. 3. The Spooky Crayons. The Spooky Crayons is an animated musical children's feature from the 70s featuring a squad of 5 sentient crayons who teach lessons about Halloween safety through a series of comical mishaps. If anyone has a copy of this, please contact me. Blendor. Ever wonder what might happen if a kitchen appliance factory is built over a sacred ancient burial ground? The blender contains the answer. Beneath the mountains of processed food and gore, Betsy Corker, Bethany Cranston, buys a cursed food processor from the... Is this the Amityville toaster? Have you ever seen Ill Will Press? illwillpress.com, and he used to make Foamy the Squirrel, and he had a series called the Amityville Toaster, and it was meant to be like a toaster that was from Amityville. You know, like the Amityville horror house. Pretty weird. Anyway, moving out, yard sale auction thing. I guess rich people do these. Anyway, she brings the thing home, makes a few normal meals with it. A good portion of this movie could pass as a cooking show before hosting a fancy party where things get stirred up. Fun fact, the blender on the cover isn't the blender. Did the cover artist ever watch the movie? Interesting. And number 1, Nightclub. If you haven't seen Nightclub, go see Nightclub. It is the pinnacle of horror filmmaking. Not only is it horrifying and gory, but ethereal and strangely beautiful. This movie changes people. I saw it on my first real date back in my senior year of high school. Haven't been the same since. Ciao, loves. Oh yeah, you know, yesterday I had like a weird coughing fit and I had to go downstairs for like a minute. I did a COVID test and I don't have COVID. I believe I've never had COVID. I actually believe I've never had COVID ever. This is just the same page, but it was a different URL. Oh, it wasn't a different URL. It was the same URL, but it was like, you know. Yeah. Linda's Scaries. Here are my scaries. New to scaries, that's okay. Scaries are horror-related animations and stories where you take everyday objects and scenarios and twist them into bone-chilling scaries. Linda Stevens, Prank Call, 1989. YC Paint and Flamingos, 64. Pics by... Oh, this is it. This is her scary here. Ring ring. Well, you gonna get that. Linda Stevens, Clam Surprise. There's a story floating around, right? There's this, like, a creepypasta floating around, and it came from Reddit. There was a question, it was, what is the strangest unexplained thing that's ever happened to you, right? There's a couple staying at a hotel, and their dog was staying on the foot of the bed. The husband got up in the middle of the night and felt the dog moving at the foot of the bed, so he reached down to, like, clap the dog, like, pet it. And when he pet it, it was smooth and felt like a shell from the beach. And as he like squinted and looked through, like, you know, through the darkness, he saw a mussel, you know, like a mussel from the beach, like an oyster, like a giant oyster.
Please
the size of... Shut up. Keeps telling me to go back to my post. He saw like an oyster, right, that had a row of jeweled teeth, and it had like a big slimy tongue, and he withdrew his hand from it, and kind of like as he was moving away from it, he disturbed his girlfriend who woke up, or his wife, and she looked down at the bottom of the bed and said, "What the fuck is that big clam thing?" Right? Put the light on and it was just the dog. How had they both seen the dog as being a clam thing? I mean, the whole story could be bullshit, but they both saw the dog in the same way. They both thought the dog was like a big seashell with teeth. That's spooky, right? I mean, it could all just be shit. But if it looked the same to both of them. I thought that was pretty interesting. Anyway, next story. Another shell, another weird narwhal thing. That's not as interesting. I thought there was going to be spooky stories in here. This is the perfect game to outsource some actual spooky stories and stick them into the game. After watching Double Witness, you'll love Cyberslug's Double Witness page. Uh-oh. Did my fucking internet just break? Oh, I got downloads! I got some squishers. Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. Take some hot butter, mix it with some ice cream. Mix it up good. Put it in the fridge. I can't remember the lyrics, okay? Granny creams, hot butter, ice cream. You take a squisher, put it in your butt. This one's pretty cool. This one could be a Pokemon. The thing on its back actually looks a bit like Kamina's symbol from Gurren Lagann. Oh, look, a little egg. These are Pokemon. This is a Togepi. Yeah. Anyway, got another letter. Welcome to Squisher's Quest.
Downloading Squisher Tune.
Cool.
Downloading Squisher Tune. 1. Downloading Squisher Z. Downloading Squishers. 1. Squishers. 2. Downloading Squisher Z. 1. Squisher Z. 2.
Dude, we're not cooking Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. However, I am gonna see if I have the song anywhere. Where would the song be if I have it? Not on this, right? This is that weird... How do you get rid of this? How do you get rid of this? I can't remember how to get rid of this thing. Oh no. How do I get rid of this? I really don't know. Uh-oh, what did I just do? I feel like an old person using a computer. Where's the off button for this shit? Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. That's it, that's it. It's gone. It's gone forever. This is it. Granny creams, hot butter ice cream.
Take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream. Freeze it up cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny creams,
hot butter ice cream. Man, Granny Cream's Hot Butter Ice Cream is probably my second favorite song I've heard so far. Probably my second favorite. I'm gonna go back and show you my favorite song. It's on Counselor Ronnie's page.
Can't.
Squishers are really cool. Squishers are so much fun. The slimy gooey animals do rats and wolves and so much more. Buy and squish them, you've gotta collect them all. Squishers.
Squishers! They're really cool! I'm ever gonna run out of hard drive space? Is that a thing that can happen? Squishers! They're really cool!
Music file added to Tunebox library.
Nice. Squishers!
Are really cool.
Really cool.
Squishers are so much fun.
So much fun!
Slimy gooey animals do rats and wolves and so much more. Buy and squish them, you've gotta collect them all.
Squishers! Fucking love squishers, dude. Anyway. Let's get our asses back onto this wiki page. I think we were almost done with this woman's page though, right? Like, she doesn't have anything cool. She's Linda, she's a little bit weird, she makes GIFs. She sent me to this page that kind of breaks my game, but that's fine. Henrietta Seeley, 32 years old, from Bismarck, North Dakota. This net settler stuff is a bridge too far. Did anyone else get a message from this weird citizen with a download for HypnoCure Pro? I hope I didn't give myself a virus, but it's working and I can see my page again. Interesting. This page uses a deprecated NetSettler format and has been automatically hidden from public zone listings. Oh. Ah. HSP conversion supported only for NS page builders 1.02 and newer. Please remake this page in HS Page Builder. Oh wow. This page is fucked. Yeah, this page is fucked. These two links work. I guess they don't work. Spooky. Alright, let's go back to Teentopia. I had one thing I wanted to do, right? Where's the search thing? The dumpster. The Dumpster by Zane Rocks 14. The dumpster, taking a Hypnospace's trash so you don't have to. And then I'm guessing when you click to enter, this enters the same page that would be entered through this. What the fuck is this? Zane Lofton 15. It's me, Zane, the undisputed king of Teentopia. Hey Deppresso, did I tell you you could scroll down all the way down here? This is the kind of shit that people would put on their page, right? This is like the kind of shit. This is so much like Bebo. He only has 16 friends. Oh no. Alright, let's go read this guy's page. This is his main page, his listed page. Alright. A few things you should know about me. I run a secret page in Teentopia. It isn't in the listing, so you can only get to it if you get the link. If you're lame and don't even think about it. Seepage is the best band in the flippin' world. They are incredible. I make awesome comics at Big Z Studios, Slayers X Comics #1. I have a girlfriend named Jessica. Sorry ladies, check back here later in case I'm single, but I don't plan on it. Picture the band Seepage. Deck stacked like the best of them. About Zane. Grade 10, Seepage, Curdle, Psycho Syndicate. The Techno Wizard is his favorite movie. Cataclysm and Squishers is his favorite games. Love Squishers. It's a true bro. Relationship taken, but I like to make friends still. Making Hypnospace pages, gaming, drawing, comic books, doing programming, hacking, making out with my GF, riding my moped. Favorite shows, Taurus X, Squishers, Sound Underground. I won this award. 2nd annual Dumpy's Chaos Award. Cool. The Dumpster is the most hilarious page on the Hypnospace, so this is kind of a big deal. It's an underground comedy page. The Dumpies are their awards. Guess I'm hilarious. Oh wait, I knew that. He owns it though. Oh, the Dumpster, 69 years old. Wouldn't you like to know? 0706A. He's using a different headset than him. Yeah, so Zane Rocks has been reported for harassment in Teentopia. It doesn't say who reported them though, right? Alright. Let's go back to the thing. Let's go to the actual dumpster and see what happens. Taking out Hypnospace is trash. Previous dumpings. Did you read the dumpster or not yet? This is my first time here. November. It's been 1 year since Hypnospace started. Let us come together to honor the invaluable contributions that Hypnospace and its talented citizens have unleashed upon humanity over the last 12 months. 1999 dumpies? Oh! Alright, so I guess this is the first article here. Template Abuse Prize. And the award for the most heinous abuse of Hypnospace templates goes to Your Bud Reggie of the cafe. This guy's page was fucking egregious though, right? Like this was a seriously fucked up page. Like this, oh my lord. Like look at the text overflowing on the buttons. They're not even lined up. It should surprise no one that this Hypnospace's oft-loathed bubblegum template lies at the heart of this oddly adorable atrocity of a page. Hey Reggie, level with us, man. What were you thinking here? At least bump that placeholder graphic down a few pixels so your free visitors can actually read about your wife or whoever. Yeah, remember this? I had to like right click it and get it to read it. Alright, let's go. This is harassment. No violation detected. Huh. Oh. What? This is harassment. Alright, whatever. The Dumpies. The 1999 Chaos Award goes to Zane Rocks of Teentopia. Zane is only 15 years old, but we've made an exception of our usual over 18 rule because his page, Got Game or Way Lame, is an exceptionally juvenile, cruel, testosterone-fueled work of art. Click the pic to visit.
Got game or way lame? This is the Hypnospace page that dares to ask the question. Are you way lame or have you got game? Choose your episode.
Alright, this is on the Seepage page. Wow, it is truly an honor to have Mikey Psyche, the lead singer of the amazing band Seepage, here with us today. Let us see if they got game or if they're way lame. Hi Mikey, thanks for coming on the show, even though you're so famous and friggin' awesome. No problem, Zane. This is the kind of sarcastic humor that me and my band love, and we just eat this shit up, motherfucker. Haha, I had a feeling this was the case. To be honest, this is not even fair. I don't think there is a chance in hell you're lame. Any last words before the verdict? Let's wreck this shit. You heard the man. Let's hear the results. Drumroll. This is so cool. This drumroll graphic. I want this on my fucking background. Can I get somebody to make my stream look like this? Like when we get a follower, it starts playing fucking Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. Oh no. And the voters decided Seepage is got game. No real surprise here. Grins. Well, there you go. Don't you know the rules about scrolling down here? Pinches your arm so hard it bleeds. Oops. Unless you're Corey, then it's not an accident. Idiot. And Zane owns this page. Cool. Alright, this one, lame or whatever game. That brassy kid, aka Corey, his name used to be Give Me Pizza because he's quite the big boy and has uncontrollable food urges. Oh no, he's quite the big boy. Oh no, this is so mean. Oh, we caught up with him for an interview. Hi, Corey. As you know, this is a game show where we see if you're lame or not. How's it going?
Duh. I don't know. I'm just being fat and popping my pimples on girls. Why don't they like me?
Dude, that's gross.
Look at me. I can play saxophone and eat a hot dog at the same time. So hungry. Oh no, I spilled ketchup on my stretched out shirt.
Seriously, I think I'm gonna hurl. Good think there's a toilet here. I hurl into the toilet.
No, why are you puking at my mom? The toilet full of diarrhea is my mom. That's why I smell like shit. Yeah.
Well, people, I think we have our final result in. Let's see if Corey has got game or is way lame. Drum roll. And the voters decide the brassy kid is way lame. I guess we now know why he can't get a real girlfriend. Until next time, see you. Kicks you in the nards, especially if you're Corey. Oh my god, he loves this scrolling joke. This is so mean. This is all harassment. Alright, I'm gonna see. This is calling him a big boy. Is calling somebody a big boy harassing? Hey, well done, Enforcer. Alright. Is the picture also defamation?
Removed due to violation of Hypnospace law. You can't call somebody a smelly big boy. That's against the frickin' law.
Why am I in such a weird mood today? It was my nephew's birthday today, that's why I was like mega late. He was, he's 6. Well, he was 6, but he still is 6 until his next birthday. Yeah. Dude, I thought the harassment was gonna be him harassing the old people. I didn't think it was gonna be Corey.
Important message received from dispatch.
Oh, alright. I guess, this is also kind of, harassing him, right? Saying that Corey needs to get kicked in the nards. Granny Cream's hot butter ice cream. Cool. Dude, this is the most violations we've ever caught. Whoever ratted me out my secret page, watch out. I know who you are and I'm flipping out right now. Eligible for flagging. Do we flag this idiot? Do we get rid of this little pooper? I kind of feel like he sucks, right? I run a secret page on Teentopia. He doesn't have anything else here, like, that's harassing, right? Let's flag him up. 22 violation points. Oh my lord. Citizen Zane has been flagged. The HSPD security team will verify all related violations and review Zane's activity to decide if further action is necessary. Well, get wrecked, Zane. We got a new message.
This
okay.
is a notice that the Kapakash payments system is considered extra-legal commerce. Please look through all assigned zones for at least 4, possibly more possible violations and utilize your enforcement tool to remove and report them. An image depicting the Kapakash payments system is attached to this message.
This is actually from
Dispatch,
Dispatch, though, right?
to your assigned zones list.
Added open-eyed. Okay.
Downloading Kapakash. Kapakash 1. Downloading Kapakash.
Fuck off, right? I clicked the download thing too many times. Fuck off. I hate them. I do that. I still do it to this day. Do you know why I do this? Like, I download things multiple times sometimes. On my browser, my default save location is my J drive, which is like an old hard drive, right? That's where I download files to, because it's big and, you know, I don't need files from the internet to go fast. So I also have my hard drive set that after 15 or 20 minutes of inactivity, they just like shut down, right? So sometimes I double click to save a file and it needs to spin up the hard drive to save it. So that causes Google Chrome to hang while it's waiting for the hard drive to spin up. And then sometimes it downloads too. It's not good. Alright, buy now with Kappa Cash. I guess we can put that up here next to the rest of this shit on this desktop. What should we write on our note? Do you think if I copy and pasted from the internet, it would let me copy paste something into the game? So if I was to like go on to like Twitch ASCII art and like copy and paste something, do you think it would let me? Oh no, it doesn't. I was gonna see if I could copy paste some ASCII art dog shit into this. Can I get more than one of these? Oh no way! That's cool. Look at this. I could have multiple stickers. Sticky notes was a thing in like, was it Windows 98 or was it XP? Maybe it was Windows 7 the first time. I don't remember. What's in my bin? Recycle bin storage is 76% full. Restore items or burn files. Whoa! It shit them all over the place. What is this? Oh no.
Music file added to Tunebox library.
Squishers! Really cool. So much fun. Whoa, squishers. Fishers. On my anus. Alright, Teentopia, let's go look at some more people. It is 20 minutes past 11. I guess we'll make this the last page. Who was that guy that he was bullying? Is it Pizza Boogie? Let's look at Pizza Boogie. Dr. Pizza, 61 years old. All 48 continental states. Dr. Pizza is America's #1 pizza restaurant. Tell your mom and dad to bring you home to Dr. Pizza. You know what? We're gonna go do Corey then. Corey's house! This is Corey's cyber house. Come here to learn about the amazingness that is Corey Paul. That brassy kid. Damn. Hey guys, tell me what's my problem is. Pull up a chair. You're at Corey's house. Welcome to the page of that brassy kid. More like that gassy kid. I should try and find out the secret that Zane's girlfriend has. Hold on, I feel like we're on too many missions at once here. What was his girlfriend's name? Jessica. No results for Jessica. Is Jessica a member of Jessica's White's page? Hi, I'm Jessica. You can call me Jessie. This page is mostly about my BF Zane. Jessica White, 17 years old, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Isle of Zane is her username. Did Zane get a sunburn, or is he always this hot? He's so fine. He's so cool. This is the homepage of Jessica White, Zane's girlfriend. He's the most incredible boyfriend. He knows how to treat a girl right, and I'm a huge fan of his comic books he draws. His comics have the best characters, and they're really bloody and gory. Is the secret that she's not real? I don't really feel like there's anything I can do on this page. You know what I wanted to try? I wanted to try and see if I could read his comics, but I forgot about it. Where's his comics? Here it is. Big Z Studios comics, not your daddy's comics. Read it now. The first issue of Slayers X. Fatality. Issue 1, October 1999. $1. Alright, it's him and the guy from the band Seepage. Shooting with akimbo pistols and like blasting demons. Get up and go to school. Why? Why do you sound like my mom? Oh well, this sucks. 10 minutes later, I must kill Zane before he taps into his secret powers. Oh wow. Next time on Slayers X, those dreams you had, they're all real. The demons, the green energy, your secret powers, and double pistols, all of it is real. We need your help, Zane. Wow. That's the family apartments that he lives in. This is really cool though. This is like really, really funny stuff. Man. Alright. I know this was like an hour and 10-minute stream, but I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. We unlocked a new area. We have Open-Eyed now, but we still haven't finished Teentopia, and I've never closed a case, right? I can't even remember how I meant to do that. Yeah, I can't even remember how I meant to close a case. But, I guess we can find that out from the little tutorial thing. Your launcher is hungry. Drag some icons into it. That's fine. I think this is just to hide icons, right? Yeah. Alright. That would be a secret, that she's just not real. I thought she was gonna have a secret hot dog. You know? Fucking Kappa cat. Alright. Auf Wiedersehen. I guess we'll play this tomorrow. I was like tossing up between playing this and Sable today, because Sable is like, sometimes you can play Sable for an hour and it feels like you won't make any progress. But I thought this is more of an immediate funny thing, right? A couple of seconds into this, when I got to the Squishers page, oh my lord. Oh, this is how you close cases. Ah. Reported violations 404, additional violations found 7, and then 303 an additional 5. So I guess we can close these cases, but we can keep them open, right? There's no real problem. They still give us additional cases anyway. And yeah, we got Kappa Cash to look at next. What if I type in Kappa Cash? Does that do anything? Oh, I remember this. We've seen that page. Alright. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night. Squishers. They're so much fun.
Squishers are really cool.
Good night.
Squishers are so much fun. There's slimy, gooey animals, giraffes and wolves and so much more. Buy 'em, squish 'em, you gotta collect 'em all. Squishers, squishers. Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. We take the hot butter, mix it with the ice cream, freeze it up cool, you can see it on your screen. Put it in your microwave, make it real hot like a soup or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too.